Did you see the news about Manchester United?
Yes, not being bought by anyone really, but as 25% stake. Is that the right size?
Yes, 25% stake. Sir Jimmy Savile. Jim Ratcliffe. Yeah. He's bought 25% of it. There, what are they called? Ineos. And they own. Yes. They own Nice as well. But did you see the Gary Neville tweet?
No.
Right. It's very long, so I'm only going to read the first bit of it.
I think it's becoming clear through this podcast I'm spending less and less time on Twitter.
I only saw it this morning because somebody asked a question about this.
Okay.
On the Discord, Volius. He said, this Man United thing is very funny, right? And I didn't really know what it was, so I did a little bit of looking around, and then I was pointed in the direction of this Gary Neville tweet. So Gary Neville, the news last night of the Qatari withdrawal leaves Manchester United on the brink of a minority investment. Can this really work? And what impact will it have on a struggling organisation? It's worth setting out my non-negotiables on a takeover of Manchester United that I made over a year ago. 5 non-negotiables, right?
Okay.
Do you want to hear what they are?
Please.
1, a new sporting project. 2, a new or redeveloped Old Trafford. 3, a new training ground. 4, I'm going to read 5 as 4, and then I'm going to read 4 as 5, because 4 is the one that made me laugh a lot.
Okay.
But number 5 that I'm reading as number 4 is pay off the debt and stop taking dividends until the above is done. And number 5, which is actually number 4, full redevelopment of the surrounding land, I presume around Old Trafford, to create a Manchester United world. And amazing fan experience. Manchester United, like fucking Disney World?
Jesus.
Roy Keane in a sort of Pluto costume, wandering around, taking pictures with all the boys and girls.
Well, yeah, I can just imagine someone in like a sort of Harry Maguire suit with just a gigantic head.
Look, he's fallen over!
Manchester United World. Wow, that would be a bad theme park.
It really would, wouldn't it? Yeah.
I mean, and I speak as a man who was taken by his family to Diggerland.
Where?
as a kid.
Is this like for like trucks?
Yeah, it's Diggerland. It's in Kent, I believe, and basically you get to sit on a JCB. It was part of their attempts to indoctrinate me in the construction industry. As a child, they were like, "You're going to Diggerland." And they basically, you just sit on a JCB.
Right.
That's basically the extent of the theme park.
Perhaps not as thrilling an opportunity it didn't capture the hearts and minds of young people. Is it still there?
Yeah. I mean, some kids love it, right? Some kids are into diggers.
Diggerland.
I've noticed that buying clothes for my son. I'm like, loads of the boys' clothes have got diggers on. I'm like, what the hell? Have we got a shortage of builders in this country? And we're like, we need a new generation of builders.
And they're doing it via stealth.
Yes, stealth marketing.
Primark clothing and it's
opening theme parks.
Wow, Diggerland. I just had a look here. Yeah, they've got robots and crazy carts and dirt diggers, safari.
Listen, I'm on that website too now. It's got a lot better since I went. When I went, it was a muddy field with a couple of JCBs in it, and it called itself Diggerland.
Welcome to Diggerland Safari, where the fun is wild and the puns are fierce. The puns?
Maybe we'll do a vlog, Andrew, where we go to
Diggerland. I have to say, the animals in this safari look suspiciously not real to me. If you go down on the safari bit, these look like cartoon cutouts. You're not
that is extraordinary.
Anyone.
Basically, what they've got there is a muddy path, dirt track in Kent with some cardboard animals situated along it, and they've got the nerve to call that a safari.
Nevertheless, fun facts about the safari. The machine name is Land Rover / Mitsubishi Pajero. Cost of machine, £25,000. Power, 90 kilowatts. Weight,
Right.
3,030 kilograms.
So again, it's much more about getting to go in a Land Rover than anything else.
Yes.
This is for like petrol head kids, though. You know, all those kids who are into like Land Rovers. But I would venture it's still better than Manchester United World.
Well, the other thing about this Gary Neville tweet, I said it was very long, right? He's done his 5 non-negotiables. Oh yeah, he's added another a sixth non-negotiable due to events in the last 2-3 years, and it says the club requires leadership that is statesmanlike on major issues that enables a fairer, more inclusive and diverse game, blah, blah, blah. And then he goes on to ask 16 questions. 16 questions about, like,
God.
Where's the money going? What are the Glazers doing? What, blah, blah. Jesus Christ.
They're not going to tell you, Gary.
No. You know, if your big idea is a fucking Manchester United World theme park, I don't think they're going to take your questions very seriously.
He just talked himself out of the meeting, I think. Just trying to think of some good rides on the Manchester United theme park.
I mean, there could be like a Ruud van Nistelrooy dive.
Oh,
thing.
That would be exciting.
You know what I mean? One of those
big vertical plunge.
Yeah, exactly. You're one of those where you're just like straight down. One of those.
Yeah, that would be good.
What else?
Maybe like a thing like where it's like the Fergie hairdryer treatment. It's just basically a wind machine, just like gives you like a 4D experience of it.
Yeah, just blasts you with hot air that smells of whiskey.
Yeah. Spittle.
I'm sure there must be loads. If only we thought about this beforehand, we could have prepared a couple, but hey.
That's not really our style.
Not really.